on this road I'm on.
I'm holding on.
Stunning.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
We are at our new studio.
Elle and I, we had a big come up.
Yeah, we pulled our money together.
Mm-hmm.
And we got this really kick-ass studio
Mm-hmm.
on Lake Washington.
Yep.
And we can only afford this one time.
One time only.
So if you want to see our faces again, please donate.
Support, Venmo, Cash App,
PayPal.
Zelle.
Cold hard cash.
Totally, it all works.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah?
Can't complain too much.
That's good.
Yeah. It's been a very relaxing week.
Mm-hmm.
I've not been working with the kids.
I do love that you decided like 20 minutes before you knew I was going to be here to shower and then start your getting ready process. So I've just been here for a cool hour and a half.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
My time management skills, not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna get home earlier because I went to my parents' house to grab some stuff, and I was like, oh, I gotta go home. And then on my way back here, I was like, oh, I should go to Target. So that's what kind of fucked it all up.
Very cool.
Yeah, but Target's important.
Certainly.
I took off my acrylics,
Mm-hmm.
and so I needed to go to Target to get nail strengthener because my nails are like actually paper thin.
I'm very proud of you, though. You've been going strong.
Yeah, I almost bought like press-ons, but I don't know if those...
They just don't last. Chelsea has them all the time and they look great.
Yeah,
They just don't work for me.
I've never tried them, but I'm scared, so I'm not going to. I think my nails just need to rest.
Yeah, just give them some time. My week has been good. I am doing good. I went to another NAOP event this week. This was like a little breakfast event at the Hyatt, the Olive 8, whatever, in Seattle.
Yeah.
Very nervous beforehand because I'm just like not a big small talking girl.
Networking's hard.
And so I signed up for this thing called like breakfast buddies. So I get paired up with somebody that's been in NAOP for a really long time. And I got paired up with a guy who like used to be on the board. So knows a ton of people, which was great because when he would introduce me to them, they already had rapport. So they would kind of skip all the small talk and just actually talk about meaningful things.
That's cool.
Which is always so much better for me. And I can jump into the conversation so easily.
Yeah.
But it's like where are you from? What do you do? How long have you been doing it? Where did you go to college? Like, I didn't really have to do any of that, which I loved.
That's good. Was the food good?
I did take a little extra Adderall that morning, so I would really focus, so I was not hungry.
How much Adderall are we talking?
A 10 milligram extended and a 5 milligram instant. So
that's not much.
Just a little 15 millimillis.
Yeah, I don't even think I would feel that.
Yeah.
The ones I have, to be fair, I don't take them very often. I think they're 30. And when I do take them, I'm like...
No, I would freak out. Yeah.
And it's almost not helpful at that point.
Right.
Because you're like... You feel like you're on meth.
You go kind of...
You kind of are.
You 100% are. You go so far like the opposite way.
Yeah. And like your focus is focusing on... how you're so focused,
right?
But then you're not really focused
on anything, but just your own little noggin.
Yeah.
So that was fun.
My week has been really relaxing. Shit. This is like the lifestyle that I want for myself,
right?
So I'm dog sitting in a house that's insane. And it's definitely not this house.
No, this is our
studio. Mm-hmm. So, anywho, beautiful home, beautifully decorated. No one here. Very quiet. Mm-hmm. There's a dog. Not always very quiet, but where is he now?
He might make an appearance if you guys are lucky.
honestly hope not. He's been so when he's not sleeping, he's so aggressive. Not in like a scary way, but like
he's needy.
So needy. And I'm not down for that.
You're not that girl.
Anyone needy is like
right. It's a no.
Even with babies, sometimes I'm like, I totally understand that like you do actually need me.
Yeah.
But like,
could you need me just like a little less?
Can we have some space?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it's been great sleeping in somewhat. I normally will take the dog out for like around 8 or so, except for this morning he wanted to go out at 5.
Oh, that's nice.
And the alarm is set from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. And I forgot about that because it was the middle of the night, basically. So I get up, open the door, and this alarm starts blaring. I like almost shat myself. It was the loudest alarm.
Can you turn it off right there by the sliders? Or do you have to go?
No, I had to go over to the laundry room.
That's the worst.
It was so, and then I was like, what's the code?
Oh my God.
Panicked. It was real scary, but we got through it.
Did you go back to bed afterwards?
I sure did.
Okay, so it wasn't traumatic enough to...
No.
Okay.
I also ate an edible last night, and it was an indica edible. And I swear to God, the sleep.
Good.
Oh.
Love that. Also,
amazing.
just that bedroom.
The bedroom, the bed. It's just so cozy.
Yeah.
It's so nice. So I'm just manifesting this lifestyle for myself where I can wake up whenever I want to in a big ass house. It's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have to work.
That's the biggest thing. That's my biggest takeaway here.
I don't want to work.
I know you don't.
I'm sorry. Do you, like, honestly, can you say that you want to work? Like, if you get the option not to, would you still work?
Like, if I won the lottery tomorrow and I was set for the rest of my life, like generational wealth, I would still do something for sure.
You'd still work?
I mean, work, I guess I would use loosely. Like, I'd probably open like a little bakery and like hire people to do everything. But I could like go in and act like a little barista for a few hours on a random Thursday and feel like I'm benefiting to society a little bit.
Yeah.
I think I would just get so bored.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I don't mean I want to just be sitting on the couch watching TV. I just like want to have the freedom to not have to worry about where money's coming from.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure a lot of people share the same sentiment, but like, I want to write, I want to bake, I want to paint, I want to like learn a new hobby, I want to go to the gym, I want to like clean the house. Like, there's just like all these things that are hard to do when you have a full-time job. Yeah.
Well, hobbies.
Right.
Yeah.
And like, sorry.
No, you go.
I was just going to say, I feel like people that have hobbies and a 9-to-5 or like work full time, is he coming out? And they do hobbies on top of that. Those people have to be extroverted, because I cannot. I can't see him. What's he doing?
A little shaky shake. I'm trying not to make eye contact because...
Don't make eye contact, because he will...
I know.
Come over.
He will engage.
He will breach the premise.
Hopefully it's just a pass-through on his travels.
So, what I was saying...
I don't even remember what you were saying.
People that have 9-to-5s or work full-time and have hobbies on top of that and like actively participate in their hobbies... That's so cool, and I love that for them, but I can't do that. And I think those kinds of people like have to be extroverted, because if I'm with people all week, no chance in hell I want to be with people all weekend.
It's different though, because like I work a full-time job and work a secondary job on top of that.
Scent.
Wow.
It like really just like blew, and then I like sucked it in my
Inhaled?
lungs. Yeah. So go ahead.
I've got jobs.
Yeah.
And I guess I don't really have hobbies, though, is the other thing. But like hanging out with you, we do this.
Yeah.
Like I'll go hang out with friends.
Yeah.
That is one thing that I do want to get better about, is having hobbies and not caring about if I'm good at the hobbies. I was thinking to myself the other day, like, I love painting. Like, I love being artistic.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm not very good. So I don't feel like I ever tell people that, like, that's a hobby of mine.
Right. Because they expect it to be good.
Right. And, like, I don't have to be great at it to like it.
Yeah. That's so true, actually. Because when I was living in England, I, like, took up painting. Mm-hmm. Horrible.
Okay.
But it was fun.
Yeah. And that's the whole point.
Yeah.
I want to get better about reading and like doing like things for me. I want to get furniture on my balcony really bad, and so I can sit out there this summer, because I always tell myself I'm going to, and then I never do, and I hate myself.
Facebook Marketplace.
I
They
know.
always have good stuff.
I really want Chelsea's chairs.
Take them.
I can't.
Just in the night.
I do know the code
In the night.
to the condo still. The dead of night.
Yeah, with a face mask.
I don't think they'd fit in my car. My
Get
dad
your
does have a
dad's
truck. The truck. Anyhoodle. Yeah, I mean, being able to work when you want to work and do what you want to do rather than not what you have to do does sound incredible. Like I'm so with you on that one.
Yeah.
I think, and not necessarily like my work ethic is different than yours. I just think
it is. It's okay. You can say
I didn't want to say it.
You said that so nicely.
Because you're an icon and a legend, and we just work in different ways, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But I just don't
like you work hard and I just don't.
Well, you just work harder at different things.
Sure.
Like Facebook Marketplace. You are dedicated to your cause.
I am.
I know.
When I'm into something,
baby, I know.
you can't tell me.
And I'm here to celebrate that. Why did you engage?
He put his head on me.
It is really cute when he does that. His butthole is fully in the camera right now. And it's not clean.
Speaking of not clean buttholes.
Oh my God.
The segue of all segues.
It's like he knew.
Thank you, buddy. We're talking about hygiene and cleanliness.
A very important cause to
This
both
week.
Elle and I.
I'm honestly appalled at some of the things that I've had to deal with over my short existence.
Yeah.
It's not okay.
No.
And then with our podcast topic last episode,
A couple previous episodes as well.
yeah. It's just like, what is going on?
I don't know.
So we took to the streets, and by the streets, I mean Instagram, to ask you guys about your own cleanliness and hygiene. So the first question we asked was, do you honestly feel like you have good hygiene? And 58% said without a doubt. 42% said I try, but not always. And no one said no. Which clearly certain people that we know are not responding, but all right. Do you care if you smell? 3% said, I don't give a fuck, babes. And 97% said, oh my God, yes, it's awful. I hate being smelly. Again.
Yeah. I almost get upset at myself when I leave in the morning and forgot to put on some kind of perfume. And I do have, I'm probably going to kill you, deodorant like everywhere. I have a couple in my apartment. I have one in my car. I have one at my desk just in case I forget, because I'm rushing in the morning.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable. Sorry.
Yeah,
It's got to happen.
Sure.
And I'm sucking up aluminum through every pore on this body.
I've really tried with the
I'm not even going to try.
aluminum free.
No.
And do you know what? It's actually the Native brand is the only one that I've like really actually liked. But if you work out, it's over. Like you wear that on a day where you're like sitting at home doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Because if you work up a sweat at all,
Right.
the feeling,
Bye-bye.
disgusting. Do you wear deodorant? 93% said yes, always. 7% said only if I know I'll be sweating. How often do you shower? 75% said daily. 3% said when I start to smell. 21% said roughly 3 times a week. 1% said once a week. And then I said, if you're showering less than once a week, unfollow me immediately. And I'm not kidding you, 3 people unfollowed me.
Oh my God. Do you know who it was?
No.
Ugh.
I used to have an app that like would tell me,
Yeah.
but Instagram like got really weird about these like apps accessing data. And I got a warning saying if I don't delete it, that they'll delete my Instagram account. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah.
Loofah or raw dog? What do you reckon?
I think a lot of people are going to raw dog.
34% raw dog.
I thought it'd be higher.
66% loofah.
I feel like there was like that a couple years ago. Everyone was like, well, loofahs are actually really gross because they just like collect all the bacteria and like you can't wash them. Anywhoozle, sorry about the little brief intermission and position change. We got a date update.
And it was not good.
No. If he
Roman, I swear to God.
touches anything.
Okay. Do you pee in the shower?
No. Have I ever in my life? Yes. Do I though? No. I'd much rather like sit down on the toilet and
I
pee.
love peeing in the shower.
That's crazy.
It makes me feel so good. Like I love it.
Do we want to unpack this a little bit maybe?
No, it's like I don't have a pee fetish or anything. Like I don't, and I've tried it. Not into it.
Being peed on, or you've tried peeing on?
I've been peed on. Hate that. I also am not into what's it called? Humiliation.
Yeah, no.
Like if you're not calling me princess,
Leave.
Not interested.
Leave the room.
But yeah, like if I have to pee and my shower's on and like I'm about to take a shower, I'm just gonna hold it and go and pee in the shower. Is that so gross?
No, because I know a lot of other people do it, but I personally,
Yeah.
like, there's a toilet right there.
Yeah.
Just use that.
One time my parents and my brother and I and my grandpa, we were traveling. I think we were in Prague and there was 2 bathrooms. Yeah, they were both occupied. I really had to pee, and in one of the bathrooms, the toilet had like a closed, like a door thing, you know? So if you're in there, you can have privacy, but someone else can still be in the bathroom. And so I literally just like went into the tub and I peed in the tub and like let the water run after, obviously.
Why? What is up with your bladder that you can't just hold it?
I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Okay.
80% said that they do. 20% said would never, could never. Okay. This is very important. Washing your butt.
Yeah.
Not just your little cheeky cheeks. In between the cheeks, and not just a little credit card swipe. We are opening. We are rub-a-dub-dubbing.
Wow.
We are getting in there.
Multiple swipes.
Just kidding.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Especially if you know you're going to be having intimacy.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you're going to do butt stuff or not. Like that's not, obviously if you're going to do that, then definitely make sure that shit's checked out.
Right.
But if you want me to go down on you
Mm-hmm.
I can still smell your asshole.
They're very close to each other.
So, and I don't think they know that. I don't know if men know that.
I'm fairly certain they do. They just don't
They
care.
just literally don't care.
It's just not high on their priority list, which is insane.
Truly insane. I feel sick. The amount of grown-ass men that don't know how to properly clean their butts.
Yeah, what was that statistic or whatever? Like women when they go to the bathroom and they like poo, they wipe until it's clean. Men wipe until it's
brown. Or sorry.
Well, babe, what color did it start off as?
Men will wipe until it's like light brown.
It's decent.
Like it's not gonna like get on my underwear.
Maybe it might.
It might. But it's definitely like mostly cleaned up.
No.
Nor
clear. It has to be clear. I even usually go for a double clear.
What? A double clear?
Just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, no, that's
just
actually
to
smart.
ensure.
Yeah. No, I love that for you.
Thank you.
I have baby wipes. I know that sounds weird, but like
they're really bad for plumbing and
they're toilet wipes.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, okay.
My parents' house is on a septic tank still though. We haven't got tied up to the sewer. So we like cannot flush anything besides
okay.
toilet paper down the drain.
That's fine. I'm going to get a detachable bidet. And you can put it on any kind of toilet. Mm-hmm. And I really think Americans need to start getting those.
Yeah, a couple of my friends that are like first generation Americans from Europe or have like spent quality time traveling over there all have like the detachable bidets on their toilet.
Yeah, that's definitely a purchase I'm going to make for my new place. So we have 93% of people saying, yes, I get up in there diligently.
As you should.
But I don't believe you.
Oh.
7% said a quick pass through.
Do you think maybe you attract?
Excuse me? I attract smelly buttholes?
Potentially.
That is food for thought.
Yeah, because I've never experienced that from someone that I'm getting intimate with.
You've never smelled, surely.
Like poop?
No, not poop.
Poop?
Not duty. Just a unpleasant fragrance that is not like, it's like worse than musty.
No. Like musty for sure.
Yeah.
Like you had an active day today. Yeah, gross. For sure. Not cute, not great at all. But nothing that gives me pause about whether or not you've wiped well enough. I'm so sorry. And one of my exes clogged the toilet a lot because of how much
he was
toilet
wiping.
Yes.
Honestly, clog my toilet.
No, it's really annoying.
All right. How often are we brushing our teeth?
Be honest.
88% twice a day.
Roman? Tell me right now.
Never. Not once. And you can tell. 12% said once a day. So, at least people are doing it once a day.
Better than nothing, certainly.
But I just don't believe this. Because I personally have had to tell people in my life, brush your teeth. Hey, do you know what you should do? You should brush your teeth. Hey, did you brush your teeth today? Oh, no, you didn't? You should go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I have to tell you that? Why don't you know to do that? It's really weird.
People are busy and
No.
they have things.
No. It's proper hygiene.
1,000,000%.
Even I was watching Love on the Spectrum last night. Love that show.
So good.
So
cute,
good.
So incredible.
And before a date, one of the guys was like, "Oh, I need to brush my teeth." And I was like,
Exactly. You do. Yes, you do.
why are we not all doing that?
It just doesn't come natural to some people.
Okay, well, I never want to be around those people.
Me either.
How often are you flossing?
I'm a once a dayer. I floss at night because obviously I didn't eat anything in my sleep, so there's not really like a huge reason in the morning. And honestly, it's kind of one of my least favorite things.
Yeah. I would say I'm kind of bad at it. I do it like maybe once a week. But every time I go to the dentist, they're like, "You're an amazing flosser."
Same.
And I'm like,
well,
I'm not, but cool.
I used to not be as good, and then maybe like a year or so ago, I just like got very into it because it makes my mouth feel so clean when I go to bed.
Yeah.
And like, I love a clean bedtime.
I sure do. 69% said couple times a week. 5% said when the dental hygienist does it for me. 18% said every time I brush, and 8% said never. I gotta see who those people are. Okay, well, that's not surprising. How much trash is in your car? 14% said I only take ride shares. 45% said it's pristine. 41% said it's not great, but it's not horrible. And no one said it's dumpster level. Though I do wonder, that's kind of objective.
True. Like I answered, my car's not pristine because it's just not like clean inside. Like there's pine needles and stuff on the floor, and like I know it needs a good like detailing, but there's not any trash in it. So I didn't answer it's pristine because it's just not.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, totally up to your own interpretation.
Totes. Also, just side note, if you're gonna take someone on a date and you're driving, let's pristine it up. If you care, if you want to make a good impression.
Yeah. Let's definitely take out the trash. Let's
for sure.
Maybe use a Clorox wipe or some spray and a paper towel if that's all that you have on hand. I really like the Armor All, like moist towelette kind of things that you can get at like AutoZone, Target, anywhere.
Yeah.
And just like do a good wipe down.
It's just not that hard.
No, the dashboard, the cup holders, the seats. If you're feeling real crazy, take it through the car wash and then vacuum right there for you. Vacuum the seats.
Amazing. How often do you deep clean your living space? 30% said one or more times a week, which I noticed you said that. Are you actually deep cleaning?
I've struggled with this one.
Okay.
Because I guess also that's up to people's interpretation,
True.
right? Like what is a deep clean? I clean my apartment once a week, so I never really have to do a deep clean because I upkeep the clean all the time.
Yeah.
But maybe like once a month, I do like everything comes off of every surface. Everything gets wiped down.
Yeah.
My baseboards, I'm vacuuming everything. I'm washing everything. I'm, doing that kind of stuff, I guess like once a month.
Yeah.
But
okay,
it's never that bad because I do.
You keep it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. 30% said one or more times a week. 59% said one or more times a month. 11% said only if I'm having people over. And 0% said don't really care.
That's good.
Yeah.
If everyone's being honest.
Do you keep your home tidy? 21% said absolutely. It looks like a showroom. 3% said in this economy, no. 73% said I try my best, but I don't always succeed. And 3% said I'm a hoarder.
7%?
2%.
2%.
Shoes off in the house.
Yeah.
60% said a must. 18% said I don't care, come as you are. 22% said only if your shoes are muddy or dirty. I think that's where I stand. Like, I don't love having shoes on in my place, but I'm also not gonna like freak.
I like if people walk into my house and don't immediately take their shoes off, I'm not gonna like screech at them, but
it's annoying.
Yeah. And like I walk in my front door, I hang up my keys, I set some stuff down, and then I immediately go and take off my shoes. So like I walk around a little tiny bit.
Yeah.
Like it's not, I'm not that crazy about it. I just, when you really think about the stuff that your bottom of your shoes come in contact with.
It's gross. Especially if you live in the city.
1,000,000%. And then you're walking around your space barefoot potentially or with socks and then getting into your bed and like, ew.
Yeah, that was one of the things I really didn't like about the previous man that I was dating. He always wore his shoes inside.
Vancouver.
Yeah. And like I don't know. I don't care that much, but like if we're walking around, if we're at the dog park, like it's gross. Like take off your shoes.
Duty on your shoes for sure right now.
Nasty.
Just get a nice pair of inside shoes.
Yeah, house shoes.
Absolute. That never go outside.
Never.
And then you just have a nice pair of like loafers or Birks or slippers, or my brother has like tennis shoes that are home tennis shoes because he stands at his desk a lot for work. So they have to be like supportive and comfortable, but they're only for wearing inside his apartment.
How often do you wash your sheets? 31% said once or more a week. 52% said every other week. 16% said once a month.
At least once a week for me, kids. Sometimes twice.
I'm definitely every other week. But I do my pillowcases more frequently.
Okay. But not once a week?
Sometimes once a week, sometimes less, sometimes more.
Okay.
Depends how I'm feeling. I also like am a night showerer.
Same.
So I feel like I get into my sheets fairly clean.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I wear a little bonnet now over my hair. So, and I try not to sleep on my face, but that's hard.
It's so hard.
Yeah.
And like my face is already fucked up. So like I might as well just keep side sleeping.
All right. Cleanliness, hygiene, deal breakers whilst dating. Is a messy or dirty partner a deal breaker? 61% said messy, no. Dirty, yes. 20% said it's a no all around. 12% said messy, yes. Dirty, no. And 7% said I don't care. I love that person. I can look past it.
But you're better than I. Deal breaker.
Yeah, it is a deal breaker.
Can't. I'm very clean. And so if I have to then clean up after you in our space,
no,
I'm out.
Mm-mm.
I need you to respect and appreciate and step up to meet. You don't have to be as clean as I am. I get that that's a little extreme, but at least make an effort.
So the new Love is Blind season, there's a girl on there. I can't remember her name off the top of my head. She's like the blonde one.
Laura.
Is it Laura?
That was with Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's me.
Yeah.
Like in terms of dating people in the past who weren't as clean as her, and how it just like pissed her right off. And I remember in the pods, and then also like afterwards when her and Jeremy talked about it, she was like, things that are like non-negotiables: cleaning your beard shavings out of the sink and like off the counter.
100%.
And that is one of, I don't know why, But it's so sick to me. Like, I love a man with a beard and like with a, you know, like a nice shaven look.
Absolutely.
But like,
I don't want to
clean it up. Why is that hard?
It's not. It's not.
Anyway, I love her.
And that man's house,
Immaculate.
incredible. That's my man.
She did say though it's giving serial killer vibes, and like it kind of was.
It could have dealt with a little bit more like decor and color. I feel like there wasn't like a lot of personality happening there, which I feel like is very common for men.
That's true.
They just don't make it homey.
That's true. Okay. Is bad hygiene a deal breaker? 0% said no, that stuff isn't important to me. 90% said absolutely. And 10% said depends. Did anyone say why? Someone said truly being unable to care for yourself or needing help versus just not caring about hygiene at all.
Yeah, I was thinking about that when, like, since we've been here talking about this, it like makes me, besides being grossed out because it's just gross in general, it also gives me the ick because it's like you don't care about yourself enough to be clean. You don't like value your body enough or like your healthiness.
Right. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like if you look in the mirror and your teeth are like going brown.
Yeah.
Or like some of your teeth are dying. They're gonna fall out.
Right.
Like you don't care.
Yeah.
You don't care. Also the feeling
of dirty teeth.
Oh, it's the worst. Also, when we're brushing, we need to be brushing our tongues as well.
Yes. Or get a tongue scraper.
Yeah. Someone said if I can see plaque in your teeth or smell your greasy ass hair, it's a no.
Valid.
Totes. I can smell this dog's breath from here.
I think you're just focusing on it.
I'm not. I'm doing a lot of other things right now. Have you ever had to remind your SO to brush or wash? 33% said yes.
Shame.
That is way too high.
Shame on you.
33% of people that answered this poll have had to tell their partner at some point, you need to brush your teeth or you need to take a shower. I don't think any of my like actual like boyfriends or girlfriends I've had to say that to, but like definitely people that I've like dated, like sleeping bag boy, Vancouver guy. And I think that's probably why I never got to actually dating them. I think among many other things, but like,
yeah,
that's disgusting.
Yeah. And like, I'm not going to mother you.
Absolutely not.
It makes me feel bad.
Yeah. Okay. 6% said no, but I should have. And 60% said, what the fuck? No.
Good on you.
Yeah.
You're one of the lucky ones.
All right. I asked, what are your deal breakers in terms of hygiene and cleanliness? Bad dental hygiene for sure. Taking care of your mouth, gums, and teeth is a must. Someone who will not pick up after themselves. Smoking, bad smell, bad maintained teeth or hair. I would just like to say the first three that I've already read off.
Yeah.
Vancouver guy.
Yeah.
Ew. Guys who have had gauges or currently have them that don't clean the holes, it smells so bad.
So ick.
Ew. I've never been into that look, so I wouldn't know, but that's sick.
I dated, very loose terms here, my freshman year of high school, this kid that had gauges, and
oh yeah,
I was never around him when he took them out, thank God, but I heard horror stories.
So gross.
So bad. And like, they're not even like a good look, I don't think.
No.
So.
No. All right. Someone said stink and bodily fluids left on sink or toilet. Yeah, if we can't clean up after ourselves after going to the bathroom, do you know what fucks me off? Going into a public restroom and there's like pee on the seat or shit in the toilet or like blood on the seat or something. It's like,
you fully saw that when you walked out of here. And
100%.
You chose just to not care.
I don't get that.
I hate it as a woman going into women's restrooms.
Yeah.
Like, that's horrendous.
Yeah.
Because we have to sit down. We have to wipe. Like, there's a lot happening there for you to actively make the choice to not do it. A boy getting pee on the seat, I guess I can see a little bit more. I still think it's horrendous.
Still clean it up.
Absolutely. And like, as grown men, why are you still missing the toilet? Why is it hard? Just sit down if you can't do it.
Guys in Europe sit down, and I love that.
It's what it's for.
It is.
You don't have to stand up.
Consistent bad breath, body odor, unkept living spaces, not using wet wipes after number 2. So I asked to tell us your horror stories when it comes to dating in terms of hygiene and cleanliness. Someone said, I would have to tell my ex to brush his teeth almost daily. I'm with you.
Same.
And I feel you.
Solidarity.
Shower tub combo that had not been cleaned, so it had a ring of brown pink mildew around it.
No.
Putting on dirty clothes after showering.
Did you write all these?
I did not.
You could.
I could have.
Just from
Easily.
one experience.
I know. Say.
I just, at the end of the day, like, you only have one body. You're not going to get any more teeth.
No.
You're not, like, just love it and respect it and treat it well, and it will treat you well.
Yes. Your body is a temple. And like,
a fruit.
I know that that's so cliche to say, but it's so true. And you are all that you have at the end of the day.
Yeah.
And you don't want to, like, I know some people would think you're really going to say all this because someone's not brushing their teeth or not showering every day, but it's like a self-respect thing too.
1,000,000%.
And if you don't respect yourself.
Yeah. And like, truly, how hard is it at the end of the day? Even if you're not going to like do a full body shower, or I mean like a full shower, you're not going to wash your hair every day.
Right.
At least just like get in there, scrub your
Scrub
body,
it up,
have 5 minutes, put on a good playlist, do whatever you got to do in the bathroom, have a shower beer, what have you. But just like
brush your teeth in the shower if you must.
Yeah.
2 birds, 1 stone. There you go.
Done.
All right, this is getting real annoying, and I have a feeling this little noise that this little fluff ball's making is going to be all throughout this audio. So
Probably.
Sorry.
And it's
sorry about that.
He was close to my phone, so that probably picked up a lot.
Well, I'm going to use this audio anyways. So.
Oh, okay, incredible.
All right, guys. If you liked this episode, please leave us a 5-star review wherever you're listening. And don't forget to send us money.
Yeah, so we can stay here.
And you can look at our beautiful faces more often.
Bye.
Bye.